Okay, y'all, happy Monday, happy post-Publix Monday. We got some stretching out to do, some recovery yoga coming at you. Let's get going. Standing position. Grab a block, a strap, and a wall today. We are going to have some stretching fun. Some yin, some longer holds today. Let's get into those lower backs, hamstrings, and get some recovery from yesterday. Standing position, or we'll start with some neck rolls. Let's get our joints ready. Each direction a few times. And back again. Hands overhead. Up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And stretching down. Shoulder rolls up and back. Up and back, up and back, forward and down, forward and down, forward and down. Hands clasped overhead again, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. Reaching around, clasp those hands at the back, open up the chest. Lean the head back just a little bit. Tiny little back bend. And release, drop the hands to the top of the thighs, stretching out that lower back, forward fold, halfway down, flat back. Ooh, feel that lower back, feel where you might need some extra attention today. And we're going to take one step to the right and lower down into our nice deep squat. Elbows to the insides of the knees for support. And this is also a setup for one of the other poses we'll be doing, the crow pose, eventually. Knees to the inside. You can put a little weight on your hands today, maybe. Get that started. And back. Walk those hands out and feet back into down dog. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Pedal those feet. Try and get those heels as close to the floor as you can. Raising the hips, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Pressing through. Woo. And we're going to step that right foot forward, walk the hands back, and we're in dragon. Nice dragon stretch. Walk those hands forward, return to down dog. Pedal the heels, pedal the heels. Hamstrings should start to get a little looser now. Stepping that left foot forward, walk the right, walk the hands back. We're in dragon on the other side. And walk the hands forward and back into down dog. You may find that your heels are almost touching the ground now. Good stuff. This time we're going to bring that right knee forward, lowering down into pigeon. Left leg straight behind. And find that edge where you feel like, yeah, there it is. Little bit tight, need to spend a little time right there. A little bit of motion in there. You're also stretching the front of the abs into the quads on this side. And you can lower down, take a sleepy pigeon for a few breaths here. And coming back up, slide that right leg back. All fours, cat-cow. few times each direction. Really dig into each pose. And we're going to slide that left knee forward, right leg back into pigeon on this side. Find that edge again. Woo. And take it down into a sleepy pigeon. Drop your head all the way down if you like. Just take note of where the tension is in your body, where you might need to spend a few more minutes today. A lot of us had some big efforts yesterday. Half marathon, 5Ks this weekend. Lots of good stuff. And a lot of stress on the body, so we want to make sure we equalize that with a good amount of body care, self-care, taking care of our muscles and our tendons, our ligaments, our joints. And coming back up, slide that left knee back. We're in all fours, cat-cow, a few more times each direction. And I'm going to take those hips over to the side, to the right, stretching. Feel it in the glute on the right. Really deep in there. Woo. And over to the left. We're going to take our right hand and thread the needle, right ear to the floor. Nice stretch, a little bit of a twist. Stretching out the shoulders, releasing any tension in the neck. Two more breaths. And coming back up, take that left arm under, left ear to the ground, twisting to the right. Relax the shoulder, relax the neck. Two more breaths. And coming back up, cat-cow, a couple more times. And we're going to take the knees wide, toes together, drop into child's pose. Get your sit bones as close to your heels as you can. Even press through the hands to scoot yourself back. Put a little tension in those elbows. And scoot it back, scoot it all back, and get those sit bones close to the heels. Take a few breaths here. Two more breaths. And coming back up, we're going to make our way to the floor on our backs. Grab that strap. Woo. Let's stretch out these legs. Equalize your back. Roll from side to side. Make sure that the back of your hip bones are equalized on the floor or the mat, wherever you're at. Grab that strap. Get the foot, leg nice and straight. You want the leg straight for this, so if you have to have a little bend, just lower your leg a little bit. Don't try and do it way up here if it's
bending like this. We want to have the leg nice and straight for these. So just adjust as you need to, modify as needed. Legs straight, hips equalized. The trick with these is to keep both hips, the back of the hips on the floor, equal pressure the whole time so that you're equalizing that. Actually some sneaky core work in here. And just hold right here. Let your leg relax. You may find the longer you hold this particular pose, the higher you can get your leg, but that's not the objective here, so just hang out wherever you need to. Let the back of the legs, the hamstrings, relax. Relax the kneecap. I find I hold tension in my kneecap in this pose. And take the leg out to the right, about halfway down, 3/4 of the way down, whatever feels good to you. Nice, good stretch, where you can still keep the hips equalized. Keep that left hip down. A lot of core control here. You can use your elbow on the other side to support the strap. A few more breaths here. And drop the leg a little bit more if you can, making sure to keep that other hip in line. Relaxing the inner thigh. Relaxing the kneecap. And bending the knee, bring the leg back up to the straight, over top, drop that other knee, and pull the leg all the way across, nice gentle twist. Of course, your other hip's going to come up on this one. Make sure you keep the hips in line though. Breathe deep. Two more breaths here. Bend the knee to release and come back to neutral. Drop the strap. Equalize the back. Make sure that you're back in your neutral position, even Steven on both sides. Grab the strap for the left side. Again, making sure that the left leg is straight. We're not going for height here, we're going for straightness. Releasing the ligaments. Relax the kneecap, relax the toes. You'll find that probably one side of your body is a little bit more flexible with this than the other. You might be able to go a little bit higher and still keep the straight leg. But remember to keep that both hips locked in place, anchored onto the floor, pulling those lower abs in to stabilize everything right in through there. A few more breaths here. And we're going to drop that left leg out to the side, about halfway down or 3/4, whatever works for you, but just make sure that you've got that other side locked in place. Don't let that right hip fly up off of the floor. You can even take your right hand and kind of anchor yourself down just to remind yourself. Engage the core. Keep that hip, sit bone area glued to the floor. Relax the kneecap, relax the toes. Equalize the hips. And drop the foot a little bit more if you can. Relaxing that kneecap is the trick there. A lot easier to go a little bit deeper. And bend the knee to come out of that. And back to straight. And we're going to drop that right leg. Bring the left leg all the way over. Gentle twist. Of course, your left hip's going to be in the air now, but keep that pressure on with the strap. Ooh. 2 more breaths here. And bend the knee to come out. Bring the knee back to the neutral central position. Both knees. And roll from side to side. Equalize the back. Woo. Nice lower back. Woo. Grab your block. You can use a blanket or a pillow, whatever you want. You don't have to have a block. This isn't even a real yoga strap. This is a strap from my swim booty. You can use whatever you have around the house for these yoga tools. You don't have to have special stuff. All right, so grab whatever you've got for a block. We're going to do a supported bridge here. So pick your distance, your height here. Roll those shoulders under. Relax. Just give your lower back time to unwind. Supported bridge in this position. All those little bones in the back, just let it relax, take the tension off, decompress. More breaths here. And maybe flip your block to the next height up. See how that feels. A few more breaths here in this position. And we're going to go to the wall. Two more breaths here. And remove the block. Release the lower back. Scoot it on over to the wall. Remember, easiest way to get your legs up the wall. Get your booty real close. And slide it around. Legs straight. Woo. And today we're going to do our final pose. You can take the Soles of the feet together and drop the knees. Press the knees close to the wall. Or you can just relax with your legs up the wall. I like to support a little bit here with the hands, elbows grinding into the floor, but it's still comfortable. It's not tension. So a little support. Bring those feet down a little bit more. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs. Ooh, and we're just going to close our eyes for a few seconds and set our intentions for the week. Two more breaths here. And release the hands, slide the legs back up the wall. Point and flex the toes. And bring the legs down the wall. Come up slow. If you come up too fast, you might get dizzy, so don't get dizzy. Come on up. Woo! Good stuff. Hope you feel refreshed and ready to face the week. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me for some yoga today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.